Hi there. Good evening. It is January 31st, 2022, and this is Fire, Water, Air, and Earth. Pulling four cards here, one for each element of the zodiac. So why don't you check it out? Let's start with a quote. This is a quote from one of I guess probably my favorite um, living artist. And that artist's name is Alex Gray. Pretty amazing visionary artist, author, teacher, uh, just all around Renaissance person for sure. And he and his wife, and equally talented artist Allison Gray, have a artist resort, I guess, artist retreat in New York called the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. If you ever have a chance to check it out, you should. It's pretty amazing. Shows all of his beautiful work and paintings, along with just a great vibe, really great vibe. So, without further ado, let's see what Alex had to say. Be an artist of consciousness. Your picture of reality is your most important creation. Make it a powerfully and profoundly beautiful. That's pretty awesome, I think. Kind of our lives are the greatest work of art that we'll ever create. So it's important to make sure that we're waking up to something that's quite beautiful. And that includes ignoring all of the bad news that is often shoved down our faces and put in front of us on screens and things of that nature. Those of you who might know me know that I'm a proponent of the tarot because it's got images, but you get to give the meaning to it instead of having someone put some images up on the screen and have them tell you what the meaning of it is. So, anyways, enough of that. You can go down a rabbit hole there. Let's take a look at our four cards. We've got fire, water, air, and earth. Whoa, we got a lot of personalities this week. Let's start with fire signs. Fire signs, you guys got temperance. Arcanum number 14, temperance. Let's take a look at her upright, or him upright, can't really tell. An angel with two cups pouring the liquid from one cup into the other, standing on the ground, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water, with a pathway going towards something. So this isn't a beginning stages, this is a middle stage card. So either someone in your life is coming into someone has come into your life, and you're kind of blending lives, so to speak, blending ideas, blending thoughts, blending communications, and figuring out where to go from here, how to go forward. It might also be in reference to a project that you're working on, or some kind of event in your life. This has associations with the planet Jupiter, which is kind of abundance. So if there's a chance for abundance coming up here, this is a choice point, a decision whether to continue down one path or a decision to go down the other. Because fire signs, you had it reversed, this might indicate caution. So be cautious with any choices that you make, or any people that you allow into your life, or any thoughts that you allow into your mind. A reversal could be a warning, it could be a hurdle. It's usually a warning, though. Don't make any decisions too hastily. For you water signs, Queen of Rods. This woman is energetic, confident, bold, brash, out in your face. Um, so it's kind of, this card is um, warning, not warning, but is an indication of an impending person of this nature coming in, someone who's bold, brash, confident, capable, active. Um, but it could also be something that you need to cultivate more in yourself. Are you in a rut? Are you in doing the same thing over and over again? You feel like you're not going where you want to go. Well, take control, like the lady has. She's grabbed a hold of her rod. Um, Put into your mind the vision that you have, which is the flower that she's got in her other hand. Kind of our life happens to flower as we move through it. So take control, grab control of what you can control, have a vision for what you want in the future, and take a step forward towards it, and then reevaluate. Um, but I mean, if you look at her, she's no nonsense. There's not a lot of softness there. It's just moving forward with a little bit of not aggression, but assertiveness. So that's for you, water signs. Air signs, you get a similar card, but it's the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, a little bit cooler. She's a little bit more calculating, a little bit more or less hot under the collar and more detached. So any decisions that you might have this week, you need to be a little bit detached from them. Um, Use your intelligence, use your wit, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and trust yourself. That's for sure. Um, and the flower of the outcome will be good. Finally, for you, Earth signs, you've got the King of Cups. King of Cups, emotional strength. This emotional card has to do with emotions. Is someone come into your life who brings, or is in your life that brings a lot of emotion into your life? Um, Maybe it's time to settle some waters. You see the King of Cups, the waters behind him seem um, pretty level, but then again, I don't see any land there. So he might be in the middle of the ocean, but he's calm and collected, and looking forward, and holding the things that he needs close to him. So gather your things, gather your strength, gather your wits, gather all the information that you need, and um, maybe be prepared for an emotionally tricky ride, but also be prepared to hold your emotions and not let them be influenced too much by your surroundings. That's it for tonight. Thanks a lot for joining. You know the drill. Hit like, share with your friends, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you next week. Take care.